So my name is C.A.S.A, and I am a licensed massage therapist that is a recent graduate from Adams State University. Wellness Wednesdays was a student-led project that really came to fruition as part of a scholarship that I got from the C.A.S.A committee to be able to go to the HAKU conference, which is the Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities. A big problem that I saw as an undergraduate student, which was the lack of health and wellness opportunities on campus. And so part of the idea of being able to go to the conference was being able to say, well, how do we get that going? How do we get that up and started? How do we get a program at Adams State or a graduate school program or coursework related to health and wellness? And so what we did is we figured out a way that we could still implement programming related to health and wellness, and thus the start of the Wellness Wednesday programming. And so for an entire semester, the program actually was in its, we want to call it the idea phase of the program implementation. And so it was just bouncing around a lot of ideas, seeing what can and cannot happen. And then finally in the fall semester of 2013, we actually got the project up and off the ground. And so one of the big issues that we had with the Wellness Wednesday programming was funding. Funding is always an issue for just about everyone. And so one of the things that we were advised at from the very beginning is, if you're going to wait on funding to get this started, it's not going to start. And so we decided to just be resourceful and go with it and see where it goes from there. And so we started it last semester, and it was a success. We started off with a focus group of a SWOT analysis to really see what the students were looking for in the direction of health and wellness. And then we were able to move forward with that in mind in actually implementing some of those ideas.
And keeping score. Does anybody know what keeping score means?
It's like if someone does something for you and then you do something for them and you try to keep it even, I guess.
Well, that's a diplomatic way. Usually keeping score is like, you did something wrong. Usually that goes on in relationships. Okay? Somebody needs to keep a track of everything you've done wrong. You left that jar lid on the top of the counter. Oh, sorry, dear. Does that stop me from leaving the lid on there? No. I put it back there because it's convenient. I'll move it when I get it.
Because there was no commitment, because there was no that trust of this person's going to be with me forever, it affected their sex life. So, basic needs of the heart: acceptance, love, worth, sense of belonging. That one's huge. I mean, how many of you guys feel like you really belong in the life that you're living right now, in the relationships and the friendships and the path that you've chosen for your life? I mean, this is huge. This is the kind of stuff that we cry ourselves to sleep over at night. This is hard nitty-gritty stuff.
So we actually have been working with several community members to come in, and we haven't been able to pay them because it's a non-funded program. And so one of the ways that we work with the community and other faculty and presenters that come in and help provide their services to us, we actually help to market for them. We send out information to students on being able to go to their practice if they have any practice in town or organization in town, being able to work on a variety of things, such as radio show at PSAs, working with local newspaper PSAs, things like that. So we've been able to market and network with them in such a way that it is worth their time to become involved. We add them to our list of contacts for our websites and whatnot. And so one of the other things that we also provide them with is, free food after they're done presenting. And so it's, some delicious homemade food, and, food is one of the ways that people break barriers. And so they are always very, very gracious to come in and help us out.